Rescuers extended their search scope to some 1,300 kilometers along the Yangtze River with hopes to find 36 people who are still unaccounted for after a Chinese passenger ship capsized on Monday night. The Chinese Ministry of Transport on Saturday required water traffic management authorities, shipping companies and boats to jointly search for the missing passengers on waters from Jianli, Hubei province, where the ship sank, downstream to Wusong Estuary in Shanghai. The death toll from the Eastern Star disaster climbed to 406 on Saturday. Most of the bodies were retrieved from the ship after it was hoisted out of the water on Friday.
As of 3 p.m. Saturday, we have received 387 bodies and extracted DNA samples from all of them. We're stepping up our efforts to extract DNA samples from the family members of the victims. The work will be complete soon, and we hope the identification of the victims will also be confirmed as soon as possible so as to handle the aftermath.
Rescuers say some personal belongings of the victims have been retrieved, and once the DNA matching work is completed, they will be sent back to the victims' families. The cruise ship carrying mainly elderly tourists was on an 11-day trip along the Yangtze River when it overturned in a tornado on Monday night as it passed Jianli in central China's Hubei province. According to the Chinese Ministry of Transport, more than 3,400 soldiers and 1,700 police have taken part in a search and rescue mission, some of whom incurred injuries themselves during the rescue work.
I was crushed by a nail here. The ship cabins were so dark that I could barely see. I didn't see the nails on the wood boards that had fallen onto the floor. I didn't even notice that my feet were injured because all my attention was on looking for passengers.
Chen Zhoumao was among the first group of rescuers who entered the Eastern Star ship, but he has left him in a state of shock. Ceilings had fallen to the floor, windows were smashed, nails were scattered across the floor, and concrete walls were intertwined with each other.
The cabins were a mess. Many victims' bodies were piled against each other, making it difficult for us to get them out of the ship. Our job was to move all obstacles out the way and get the bodies out.
All cabins on the ship have now been sterilized to prevent any possible outbreak of disease. According to the owner company of the Eastern Star cruise ship, the 76.5-meter vessel had been in service for nearly 20 years and could carry up to 534 people. It had passed its annual maintenance in late 2014 and was qualified to cruise until April the 25th, 2016.